Buck with you. It is the a week from when I should have recorded this verse of the day. I'm completely slacking. It's completely my fault. I went on vacation this weekend. I spaced it off. I completely honestly forgot to do this part. So now I'm doing it the next Monday. And then so I missed the last week's and I'm doing the last week video right now. But for this week, so I'll just do it on Tuesday, is what I'm saying. But so let's just do the verse of the day. Um, okay, it was kind. Yeah, I don't know if no one watches the videos anyway. But since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw everything that hinders in the sin that so easily. Oh wait, I could just go to previous devotionals. Okay, so last Monday would have been the 20th. So for Monday, July 20th, 2026, the verse of the day would have been, if we walk in the light as he is in the light, we have fellowship with one another, and the blood of Jesus, his son, purifies us all from sin. That's kind of fire. If we obviously will never be like completely like Jesus, but like being Christ like is what Christianity is. And if we walk in the light as he walked in the light, we'll all come together in the blood of Jesus and be purified of sin. Is basically what I just rewarded it, basically, honestly. But that's how it goes to me. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the reading now. God bless you guys all. I've been slacking on the readings lately. I've been indulging in sin, and I need to lock in. Oops, forgot I'm not just chatting. But so I'm listening to this part of the Bible, and it's talking about um, what was it just talking? I was just talking about. Okay, if you kill someone, I mean, it really is talking about intent. Like if you if you concoct a plan to kill someone, like crafty, like you set them up, you're gonna stab them, you will be put to death and put to hell, is basically what he says. But if it's like self-defense, is what I'm assuming he says it in like a weird way. He says it in a weird way where it's like if God puts him in front of you or something like that, I think he said, um, then you should be cleared. So what I'm assuming that means is self-defense. And then it also talks about if you're quarreling with another man and if you hit him but he survives, you're good. Which I don't necessarily know if that's right, but back then there was a lot less rules. It's just a different time. We got to keep in mind this is Old Testament. It's a lot different. So yeah. Okay, so there's a bit of another part that I don't really like in Exodus 21. Exodus 21 is very controversial for me, but it talks about how if you hit your slave and they die, this slave should be avenged. But if you hit your slave and they don't die, then it's pretty much fine. Which obviously wrong. Shouldn't hit anybody really, and but also slavery then and slavery now means two different things. Slaves were literally like some slaves would be slaves for like 7 years and then choose to be still a slave and owned because it wasn't as bad as it was in more modern, closer times. They actually like weren't treated like just like crap all the time. So at least that's how I see it. I could genuinely just be coping, but I have to have trust and faith in my Lord above. That's what it means to me. And yeah. Okay, and then back onto the topic of hitting your slave. It even says later in Exodus 21 that if you cause serious injury to your slave, they go free. So if you knock out their tooth, hurt their eye, or maim them in any way, shape, or form, or just hurt them seriously, they go free. It literally says so. So this is another example of it. It wasn't nearly as bad as is in modern times. Because if that happened in modern times, they genuinely you're not going free at all. So that's just another example of how it was a lot better. Okay, so this is also something that I think is important. So I'm gonna get political for a second. I really don't like to talk about politics, but I personally do not like Donald Trump. I don't like him. I don't agree with a lot of things he says, and that's all I'm gonna say about it right now. But when people say they wish he was deceased or someone should go after him, someone should take his head off, stuff like that, it honestly disgusts me. And God, I think God would agree, even if he doesn't like Trump. Um, I just think that it's disgusting. And even in the Bible on Exodus 22, it says, never speak it. Oh, wait, no, what does it say? Not speak it, because you can definitely speak it. I'm honestly going to re listen. Hold on now. Says the exact words it uses is, "You shall not revile God nor curse your ruler." And currently, Trump is our ruler. Or you know what I'm trying to say. So I really think it's honestly disgusting behavior. And then honestly, people like when Charlie Kirk died, people were praising it because they didn't agree with some of the things he says. I mean, it's just we're cooked as a society right now. But yeah, don't wish death upon people. Period. Honestly, period. Okay, and then another kind of weird part for me was at the end of Exodus 22, where it starts saying, "You shall give it your child to me at the end, after 7 days," which just no context, no thinking. It literally sounds cultish. It sounds like you're sacrificing your child. I don't believe that's what actually he meant. I believe he meant circumcision because I remember earlier in the Bible it talks about circumcising your kid after a week of them being born. So I'm pretty confident that's what it means. So yeah, not cultish, not sacrificing your child. Just wanted to clear that up. So yeah. Oh yeah. Also, another quick wild side note, dude. After Exodus 22, it gets so boring for the rest of Exodus, bro. Genuinely talking about how to build something, bro. So boring. I was zoning out the entire time. Okay, and then so for the last part of this week, Exodus 31, it says, "Whoever does work on the seventh day shall die." I got nothing for this one. I get asking someone not to work on a day because it's the religion. I get that, and I would be more than willing to work with that. But "they shall die" is crazy to me, and it's an Old Testament thing. I can't take it with too much. I don't know what the saying is for here, but can't take it too much. Can't look too much into it, I guess. Yeah, that's the best I got. But yeah, that one's I've got nothing for that one. That one's just crazy to me. So yep. Oh, gotta press stop recording.